It has been the 8th year in which Yemenis welcomed the holy month during war. Food prices have risen dramatically. People cannot afford securing basic items. The Fund Report has more details on this.
For the 8th year in a row, the month of Ramadan has begun, and the Yemeni war continues, leaving catastrophic effects on the lives of the vast majority of Yemenis amid the aggravation of the economic and humanitarian crisis and the deterioration of the local currency prices against the dollar. This combination of crises facing Yemen has led to an economic and living decline for the population in various governorates, without exception coinciding with a crazy rise in the prices of foodstuffs, flour, and vegetables. The economic and humanitarian crises have largely cast a shadow over the lives of the population, with a large segment of the population affected who lost their sources of income due to the interruption of interests, institutions, and companies in the public and private sectors. Ramadan this year is different from all years. There is a crazy surge in prices. The United Nations announced that millions of Yemenis do not have enough food during the holy month of Ramadan, with the deteriorating living conditions in the country. In addition, the International Committee of the Red Cross said that Yemen's needs are enormous and beyond imagination. Last week, the United Nations International Organization for Migration announced that more than 25.5 million Yemenis are now living below the poverty line as a result of the repercussions of the war that has been going on for more than 7 years. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees stated through its Twitter account that many displaced people in Yemen depend on its cash assistance to buy food and medicine, pay rent for housing, and buy clothes. On March 16, the United Nations announced receiving financial pledges from 36 donors worth $1.3 billion for its humanitarian plan in Yemen for 2022, while it was seeking to obtain $4.27 billion to reach 17.3 million people. After 7 years of fighting, many households in Yemen are deprived of basic food needs, and families cannot secure anything to lead a normal life. Lastly, the 2-month truce between the warring parties that began on Saturday aims to bring some relief to Yemenis by allowing fuel shipments into Houthi areas.